If you're a hunter main, but you also enjoy playing a support role in team activities occasionally, then I have a hunter support build for you. The core idea of this build is to provide constant healing, overshield, and some damage boost to your teammates. It's good for general content where you have teammates, but I will not comment on its viability on GM Nightfalls or other endgame content because simply I have not tried it on those activities yet. I've not seen any recent videos on this build yet, so feel free to take this and run with it. But I'd appreciate some credits on this build. However, it's not like I can mark my name on it, so I guess do what we want. Anyways, I'll dive into the build first before showing the gameplay. Weapon-wise, the no hesitation support frame auto rifle is a must with this build. Lumina is an option, as I believe the noble rounds now provides restoration to allies, but no hesitation gives us an easier way to heal teammates just by hitting mobs to fill up the healing rounds of this weapon instead of killing mobs and gathering the noble rounds with Lumina. This means we can proc Ember of Benevolence, which is the fragment that will be used in the subclass, which I will explain more in a bit. For the weapon perks, I have Physic, so that I also get restoration when I heal teammates for survivability, and Circle of Life for extra damage boost, which applies only to this weapon. Attrition Orbs is a good alternative for Circle of Life if you want to provide Orb of Power to teammates instead. As for the other weapon slots, you can pretty much slot whatever as needed. I have Deterministic Chaos here for the anti-barrier, and I have a Lost Signal grenade launcher for Overload mod here with a seasonal artifact. The main exotic armor that I'm using for overshields is the Mothkeeper Wraps. The exotic perk of this exotic arm changes our grenade to become moths, and when the moths reaches our allies, it will give them overshield. And one thing I noticed with this is that throwing the moths close to allies while enemies are around seems to always spawn at least one overshield moth, so it can also be used to clear ads. For stats, I prioritize resilience and discipline, while having the rest split into mobility and recovery. The surge and resistance mods I use are flexible to whatever weapons and activity modifiers are present. Heavy ammo fighter and scout for the helmet, so that allies can also get the heavy ammo drop whenever I drop one with the heavy ammo finder. Going to the subclass, the build uses Gunslinger because it has Ember of Benevolence that pairs well with the support frame auto rifle. This will give faster ability regeneration whenever allies are healed, which happens frequently with the primary weapon. Ember Torches give allies and ourselves radiant buff. Ember of Singeing for faster class ability regen when scorching. Ember of Beams is a flex slot. You can have whatever you want in there. The aspects are flexible as well, You can slot in pretty much any aspect combination to your liking. If you'd like to have 5 slots in here, you can slot in the on your mark to have an extra fragment slot. Overall, I think the build is pretty fun and it's a change of pace from most hunter builds you see on YouTube. I don't think it's the best and most efficient build, but it satisfies that itch of playing support while staying on your hunter class. With that, I'll leave a gameplay recording to showcase the build. Like and subscribe, I guess, or whatever. Okay, bye.
You're a shell, but the only way in is through some old canals, which means we need a boat. Leave that part to me. That's our guy, the one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
Looks like we're all clear, Finch. We're heading in.
Careful. The knight guarding this place? He's an old rival of Oryx, and he's no joke. Pretty funny that Savathun has him guarding Oryx's temple, though.